All right, so example 5, it says solve triangle ABC with angle B is 32 degrees, side B is 100 feet, and side C is 150 feet. Round each answer to the nearest tenth. All right, so I'm solving the triangle, so I'm going to need all 6 pieces. They tell me angle B is 32 degrees, side B is 100 feet, and side C is 150 feet. So what do y'all want to find first? How can I not find anything for A first? It's not a right triangle, so Pythagorean theorem doesn't work. I don't know anything about A, do I? So, yeah, the only one we know something about that could help us is to find angle C, because we know side C. All right, so let's set it up. So we got sine of 32 degrees over 100 equals sine of angle C over 150. So let's cross multiply and divide. But we're looking for the angle, so we're going to have to do the inverse, right? And when we do the inverse, we have to check for 2 angles, right? When we're doing when we're looking for an angle there using inverse sine, we have to check our quadrant 1 and our quadrant 2 angles.
Is that only when you use the inverse?
Mm-hmm. All right, so our calculator gives us quadrant 1, which is, what was that again? 52.6 degrees, right? So how do I find that quadrant 2 angle? 180 minus that, which is? All right, and then to check to see if it's going to work, what do I have to do? Not 60 this time. What's the angle that we know?
32.
Add 32. You add the angle that you know. So I'm going to add 32. That gives me 159.4 degrees. Is that less than 180? Yeah, so that means we have a second triangle. So what that means is before I do anything else, I'm going to go up there and set up another chart for my second triangle. So we're going to have triangle angle A, B, C. Now, everything that they gave me goes for both triangles. So that's why I didn't write anything on the first one yet, because I'm going to transfer everything that's in it over to the second one as well. And then I'm going to fill in my angle angle C. So we found angle C was 52.6 degrees in quadrant 1. So that's going to be for my first triangle. And we found that angle C is going to be the 127.4 degrees in my second triangle. Bless you. All right, so let's work on our first triangle here. All right, so let's work on this one here that I'm boxing. What do you want to find first? All right, so how are we going to find angle A? All right, 180 minus the other two added together. Which is? I'm sorry? Good, so 95.4 degrees. And then I can use angle B and side B and angle A to help me find side A, right? So we know that sine of 32 degrees over 100 is equal to sine of 95.4 degrees over side A. All right, you said 187.9 feet, right? So 187.9 feet. All right, so our first triangle's done. Now we just got to do our second one. All right, so for the second one, we can find angle A the same way, right? So 180 minus the other two added together. Whoops, looking at the wrong numbers. Which is?
20.6.
I'm sorry?
20.6.
Good. And then we can use our law of sines to find side A. And so what do we get for side A? 0.4?
66.
Okay, just making sure I was hearing correctly. Feet. And there's my second triangle.